Okay, so if you've ordered a ground mount system with your standalone, it'll look similar to this when it's set up. Now the ground mount systems generally come in 3 pieces, 1, 2 and 3, and we've already joined them. Each piece has a joiner attached on one end, and you'll find that we've numbered the joiners so you can't mix them up. So all you need to do is slide this piece into this joiner and lock it up tight with an Allen key, like so, okay, with a handle on it, or in our case we like to use a rattle gun, just because it's a little quicker. Set your measurement, set the same measurement from the bottom rail to the top rail, all the way through. In this case we're using about 1100 mils. We've clamped on the ends, we've clamped in the centre, and we've already put a solar panel on the end. Let's come down here, we've got a solar panel on, we've put end clamps on to hold it in position, and we've got this panel straight perpendicular with the top rail. It's a nice idea to keep it looking straight. You might want to run a string line through, but for the purposes of this exercise, we won't worry about a string line. So, we put a solar panel on, like so. First thing you do is just clip in your mid clamps, like so. Drop the wires in. Put it in there, line it up, like so, and then stitch it up, like so. You put one more solar panel on. You can see that it's pretty easy. You might just have a bit of mucking around to do your first 1 or 2. After that, you'll be pretty right. Again, we put our mid clamps in first, like so. Put a mid clamp in there, like so. Set the solar module up again. Place there, and place there. Righto, pretty easy. Now, in this case, there are 10 modules in this array, and when you look in your control panel, you'll see that one group of inputs requires 3 panels, another group might require 4 panels. We've already set up your connectors. So, for example, underneath here, you'll have a negative, and a negative. So, you've got 3 negatives coming off these 3 panels. Now we want these 3 panels parallel together to go back to the control panel. So all we do is there's a negative of one panel, it pushes into the female socket, pushes into the male socket there, like so. The negative of the next panel pushes into the male socket, like so. And then we have one more negative, we push it into the male socket, like so. Then you'll have a cable coming from the control panel that we will have supplied you. It'll be pre-made, and you'll put the male end into the female end there, and that's your negative going back to the control panel. So what that's given you now is 3 panels in parallel. If you need 4 panels in parallel, we have another T-piece made up for you so that you'll get your 4 panels in parallel. Then you might like to put some cable ties, tie all the cables up nice and tidy, then go to your next group. So now you've got 3 positives, plug them in, 1, 2 and 3. So you'll hook that up into the positive cable that we've already made up for you. So there you have a negative and a positive on one cable called one string going back to the control panel that we've already set up for you. So that this will correspond with your control panel. In your control panel it will say 3 panels, 1 cable for these 3 panels. As we go further down this array, because we have 10 panels here, we're going to have a group of 3, then a group of 3, then a group of 4. And that'll get your solar input into your control panel. It's as simple as that.